Who told you retirement is only for the old? What if I tell you that you can retire in your 30s, in your 40s, or even earlier? No office work, no stress, just financial freedom. It is very much possible. Retirement is not about age. Stop making that mistake. It's about money. If you can create enough passive income that will cover your expenses, then you can retire anytime you want. And if you choose to work, it's because you want to, not because you have to. In this video, I will show you 6 passive income streams that will pay you monthly, quarterly, and yearly for you to achieve financial freedom faster. You will want to stay with me till the end of this video because number 6 is a gold mine. Again, if number 1 didn't work for you, number 2 will. And if number 2 didn't work for you, number 3 will. And if the number 3 didn't work, 4 and 5 will. But number 6 is a necessity for everyone. My name is Juliet, and here we break down money secrets the rich don't want you to know, give you practical strategies so you can escape the cycle of being broke and start building real wealth. Whether it is business, budgeting, investment, securing your bags, making money online, side hustles, we got you covered in all of this. Let's get started. What is retirement? Retirement is a state of financial freedom to stop working for money and live on a passive income regardless of your age. How do you retire? Define your retirement number. I deal with numbers. Define your retirement number. What do I mean? Before you quit your job or before your employer retire you forcefully, you need to know how much you need to cover your expenses. Yes, how much do you spend in a month and how much do you need to cover this your expenses? Calculate your monthly expenses, multiply it by 12, which is the 12 months we have in a year, to know the exact number or the minimum amount that you need per year. For instance, if your monthly expenses is 400,000, you need to multiply it by 12, that's the 12 months we have in a year, to get a total yearly expenses of 4.8 million. What this implies is this: you will be needing at least or minimum 4.8 million every year to cover your expenses. That's what that calculation means. In other words, all your passive income or your investments or your sources of income put together should be able to give you minimum 4.8 million every year to cover your expenses. Now, if you are planning to retire and you don't have plan and you have not really defined your number, sit down and do these 2 things. First step is you sit down, do your math, find out how much you need in a month, that's to cover your monthly expenses, multiply it by 12 to get your yearly expenses before you start talking of retirement. Don't just say I want to retire and you retire empty. Then step number 2, if you have not started working on your passive income, start now. Like I do say, Rome is not built in a day. You need to start now. No matter your level of income, no matter the level where you are, start now. You can start small, stay consistent, keep reinvesting your interest. You will see it keep growing over time. So you need to set a clear passive income financial goal that will exceed your expenses number per year. Now that you know how much you need and you have also set goals for your passive income. Let's now look at the 6 passive income stream that will make you money while you sleep. Number 1 is dividend paying stock. Imagine getting paid just for owning shares in a particular company. Invest in dividend paying stocks like Coca-Cola, Microsoft, ETFs, and so on. There are a lot of them. You can invest in these companies. Share their profits with their shareholders. You can get dividends paid to you for investing in the company quarterly or yearly. It depends on the company. Like I normally tell people, for you to grow faster, continue reinvest your interest or your dividends. When you get it, reinvest it, or when you are filling the form, feel to keep reinvesting it, reinvest it. It will help you to compound your money because your capital is generating interest and your interest is also generating interest. So that is what we call compounding. It will make you to grow wealth faster. Just a little story. I have a senior friend who has been living on this passive income for the past 5 years, going on vacations, living her dream lives, and all that. And one day I asked her, how did you even do this? She said to me, I started by doing what I don't even know during my working days. She said brokers will come, explain stocks, say this, say that, but I don't really understand what they were saying then. I don't really know how it works, but I said to myself, every month I will invest. And she said that she mapped out a certain amount of money. Once her salary comes, she will just send it to the broker and they keep buying stock and buying stock and buying stock. She has it in millions of stocks from different companies. And I tell you, those things are putting her bills. Now she goes for vacations. Once she wants to do any capital investment, she will just sell off part of those stocks and it will take care of it. That's what we are talking about here. Like I said earlier, you don't need a huge amount of money to get started, but you actually need a substantial amount to be able to earn enough dividend. I don't know the level you are right now, but you can still start now and they compound it. You can start now, no matter the level you are financially. You just need to take that tiny decision. Now, as at the time of this video, Zenith Bank share is at 47 naira 80 kobo. Now, for you to get or for you to acquire 100 units of this share, you actually need 47,800. And for you to acquire 10,000 units of these shares, you need 478,000 naira. And for you to acquire about 100,000 of these shares, you will be needing about 4,780,000 naira to be able to acquire these shares. Like I said, you will be needing substantial amount of these shares in order to generate enough passive income. Now, this is just for educational purposes. It's not a financial advice. Now, if you are targeting stocks that pays dividend, you would want to look at companies that have been paying dividends over the years and they are consistent in paying their dividends. These dividends comes quarterly, semi-annually, annually. It varies from company to company. Example is Apple. Apple pays a dividend quarterly. No, Apple is a foreign stocks anyway. We would want to look at companies that have been paying this money over the years. All right, I forgot to mention that those companies that don't pay dividend, their shares appreciate in value. That is how you make your money. For instance, you invest in a company that doesn't pay dividend. Let's say that you bought the shares when the price is around 25 naira, and in 6 months' time, the price of the shares appreciate to, let's say, 80 naira. You've gained some amount of money on the capital that you invested. For those that doesn't pay dividend, their value appreciates over time. Number two, fixed income investment. This one is for anyone who wants low risk income. Here we talk about bonds, treasury bills, commercial papers, annuities. These things provide guaranteed steady income with low risk. Also, real estate investment trust pays high dividends but requires little effort. With this, you already know how much you are getting at the end of the period, unlike stock that price fluctuates. Some of these fixed income investments, they are short term, while some are long term. Like some of them that are short term for instance, like commercial paper, some of them are 6 months, 9 months, and in rare cases, you can get 1 year or 3 months. Something like commercial paper is not something that is always open. But if you're interested in this one, you need to get close to an investment bankers because they are the people that are licensed. Once any of them is open, they will let you know. FGN savings bond is for 2 years, 3 years. There's a video I made on how you can invest in FGN savings bond. I will leave the link of that video in the description. You go and watch it. Now, this one, the tenor is always 2 years and 3 years, and you can also get your interest upfront, but their interest is normally paid every quarter. So, look at what the rich do. When they want to acquire maybe one asset, or when they want to, get involved in a particular expenses or capital intensive expenses, what they will do is to invest the money, use the interest, because most of these things, the interest is being paid upfront. Use the interest, acquire that particular thing that they want to buy. You see what they did? Now, their money is still intact, but they've sent that money to work for them. And now they use the return on that investment to acquire a particular thing that they want to acquire. This is how the rich think, and this is how they double their money. The interest is still in there, the capital is still intact, while the interest have already been used to get something. Instead of using their capital to buy that thing, they invest the capital and use the interest to buy that particular thing. Hello, stop saying that you don't have money or investment is for the rich. No, you can start now. You can start now. Start later. Start now. Now, when you start and decide that you're going to be consistent in doing this, you discover that over time, you won't even know when you invest as much as you have. So don't sit back and say, when I have millions. You can start with that your hundreds. You can start with that your little thousands. Before you know what is happening, it will grow. No matter how much you have, there is always something for you. I am saying it again. Rome is not built in a day. Now, number 3 is rental income. In fact, this is the best way and strategy to build lasting wealth. Buying rental properties that can be generating monthly income, quarterly income, yearly income, even semi-annually income. That is just the best way to create lasting wealth. Currently, Airbnb, or what we call shortlet, is booming in Nigeria. This is when people, they buy a building, they don't rent it for residential, they just rent it for people that will come and use the place for just a short period of time and collect their money. That is the Airbnb, or what we call shortlet. If you have money, you may want to explore this industry. It's actually booming. But if you don't have to buy rental properties, you can get into what we call land banking. Look for a land, buy the land, let the capital appreciate, then you can sell it. Now, within the period that you are waiting for the capital to appreciate or the price of the land to appreciate, you can decide to lease out that land and still be getting small income. And whereby you don't want to lease out the land, you can decide to, farm in that land and still make small. Either you farm maybe in a commercial level, if you have the strength, if you don't have the strength, you get people that can do it for you. Your money will work for you. While you are waiting for the price of that land to appreciate, you are still doing something in that land that is still giving you small income. Rental income is one of the best strategies. If you can't afford it now, you can work towards it. I tell you, it's one business that doesn't fail. It doesn't fail during recession. It doesn't fail because of inflation. It's just something that you do and you keep making money from it. Try it out. Number 4, business with system. Yes, business should be able to work for you, not the other way around. You can start up a business that runs with automation, like drop shipping, print on demand, subscription services, and so on. Hire a trusted team or a trusted hand to manage it for you. Or you can use softwares to remove yourself from the daily operations so you can focus on other things that you are doing. You can actually earn without working 247. Now, in this business or business with system, rental income is a good example. For instance, you have an apartment that you want to be renting out. You get people that can manage it, maybe the lawyers and the cleaners, people that will take care of it. You agree on percentage with them, what you pay them. They run this business for you while you go about your other activities. Another thing is you are into rental business, like renting of maybe chairs, canopies for events. You have bought these properties, you have acquired these properties, make a space and employ people. They do the job, you pay them, and you make your profit. So just stress your brain a little. Think out a particular business that can work with system, get capable hands that can do the business, that can manage the business for you, and you are good to go. The number 5 is crypto staking. You get paid for holding cryptocurrencies. Normally, I do tell people that this one is high risk, high return. The higher the risk, the higher the return. There are coins that you can actually stake and earn rewards at the end of the day, like Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and a lot of them. This is not a financial advice. This is an illustration that I am giving you in this video. So you can actually stake some coin and get rewards at the end of the day. Now, what I normally say to myself, if you want to earn from crypto, think long term. Think long term. Instead of the coin being in your wallet, doing nothing, stake it and be earning, be getting rewards. Yes, instead of it lying idle there, maybe you are too busy, you don't even have time, you are not the type that trades, stake that coin. Let it go and work and generate more coin. By then, you are still accumulating wealth. Now, if you are the type that understands how to buy and how to sell, that is trading. If you know how to follow the market when the market is going up, and also how to follow the market when the market is coming down, you can also be milking the market as well. So, but what we are talking about is staking. You can stake some of your coin and still get reward. For staking, you can use platforms like Binance. You can use Coinbase to stake your coin. And the number 6, the one that I called gold mine, the one that I said that is a necessity for everyone that wants to earn passive income, is digital products. Now, the importance of this cannot be overemphasized. Now, this is something that you create once, you go and sleep, and the money will be dropping. Make money by creating and selling digital products. Do the work once, and in 5, 6, 7, 10 years, the work that you did once is still speaking. I am not talking about Konja Chamfa. I am talking about real work that will change lives, that will help people that will solve people's problem. And you discover that over the years, you will keep earning from this. You can create ebooks, video courses, printables, templates, and sell them and earn your money. Digital product is one thing that requires zero inventory and can sell all over the world 247. The money is soft money, is very sweet. You can use a platform like Gumroad, Teachable, Etsy, even your own website to drive traffic and to sell, to scale fast. Now, let me show you something. You organize a workshop, a paid workshop, or you organize a paid seminar. These things are digital income, digital money, soft money. You organize a workshop, a paid workshop, or you organize a paid seminar. Then, after paying you for that workshop or that seminar, you know how much you make in a particular workshop. You know how much you make in a particular seminar. This is activities of maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, and the workshop is over, or the seminar is over, or the one of maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, and the workshop or the seminar is over. Now, after collecting money for the people that attend the workshop, you still package this workshop. What you taught them, you package it and you sell it. The workshop is gone, but the impact, the value, the knowledge you release is still speaking, is still generating money. That is what we are talking about when we talk of digital products. You've done it once and it will keep selling. Now, with this breakdown, can you actually retire early? Can you retire at your own terms? The answer is yes. You can retire early. You can retire in your own terms, not in your employer's terms. You may want to watch this video the second time. Look at your financial number. Does it match with your passive income? If yes, then you are good to go. You know that you are working because you want to, not because you need to. Now, if you look at your financial number after going through this breakdown, and your passive income is not matching with your financial number, then you need to calm down, re-strategize, do the job, find a way to earn extra income. Set up systems and watch your passive income grow so you can retire early. And if you find this information helpful, please hit the subscribe button. Click the notification bell. You will want to stay around for more financial hacks and insightful contents like this so you won't miss any of them. And please give this video a thumbs up. Share this video in any platform you belong. Share it to your friends and loved ones. You might be helping someone who needs information like this in order to re-strategize and be able to retire early. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being part of this growing community.